Good afternoon, dear grade 7 learners. This is your science teacher, and I'm just going to provide a summary of Module 1, Quarter 2, which is entitled The Microscope, Its Parts, and Its Functions. Before we start, I hope you were able to complete the written work as well as the performance tasks indicated in your weekly home learning plan. We go over the weekly home learning plan. This is our weekly home learning plan in Science 7. So the written work includes what I have learned and assessment with a total points of 30. Performance tasks include what I can do and the additional activity with a total points of 20. If you were not able to complete or finish the activities, please try to finish them and submit them on Thursday. This is our next distribution and retrieval. Now we go to the summary of the topic, the microscope, its parts, and its functions. This is a picture of the microscope. I hope you were able to see one. Okay, so you have the parts now. We first go to the magnifying parts, which include the eyepiece here, and then the objectives, which can be the scanner, low power objective, or high power objective. Now, those illuminating parts include the mirror, iris or the diaphragm, and you have the condenser. The other parts form the mechanical parts such as the draw tube, coarse adjustment knob, fine adjustment knob, the arm, the inclination joint, base, stage clip, the stage, the revolving nose piece, and the body tube. Now we are going to go through the functions as fast as we can. First is the eyepiece. This is where you're going to look through so that you'll be able to see the specimen here. Now, what is this part? This is the draw tube that contains the objectives and it connects it to the body tube. So this is cylindrical. Now, for the body tube, this one, the body tube connects, of course, the draw tube to the microscope and, of course, to the revolving nose piece. This is also hollow. Next, you have the adjustment knobs. There is a bigger one and a smaller one. The bigger one is called the coarse adjustment knob. That is in order to focus the low power objective and the scanner. And this has a faster movement. So the movement will be faster if you're going to use the coarse adjustment knob as compared to the fine adjustment knob. This one is used to focus the high power objective and the movement is finer. Okay. Now for the arm, of course, this is curve shape and it is used as a support and it is where you're going to grasp the microscope when you're going to transfer it. So the arm, of course, connects the body tube to the other parts of the microscope or to the base. Next, you have the inclination joint. The inclination joint is composed of a hinge and that is used to tilt or incline the microscope whenever necessary so that you will be comfortable in viewing the specimen. Now the base is of course the one that supports the entire weight of the microscope. It is where the microscope stands. That is the base. Next, you have the mirror. What is the function of this part? Okay, the mirror is now the one that collects and reflects light to the specimen. Then you have the iris or the diaphragm. It is found beneath this condenser and it regulates the amount of light that goes to the condenser. What about this condenser? The condenser will now be the one to focus or reflect the light to the specimen or object being studied. Now next is you have the stage clip. The stage clip will now hold the glass slide where the specimen is. And the stage is where you are going to place the glass slide that contains the specimen to be observed. Next, you have the revolving nose piece. The revolving nose piece can be revolved or can be rotated from the word itself, revolving. Now, if you want to focus the high power objective, you just rotate the revolving nose piece so that the high power objective will be focused. Or if you want low power, then rotate it again so that the low power objective will now be the one to focus. So if it clicks, then meaning the objective has now been focused. Next, we are already finished with all the parts of the microscope. I hope you were enlightened, or at least if you are not able to understand, this video helped you. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy again doing your module 2, which is how to focus the microscope. Thank you for watching, and again, and